Hello and welcome to the War Report. I am your host Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is the show where we talk about NXT and AEW. Uh, we're on the road to WrestleMania. That's it. Well, we're on the road. Well, we're not even on the road to stand and deliver for real, but that's our destination.
We're on the road to revolution. That's our mania.
Oh, whoa. Well, that concludes this episode of the War Report. Hey, shout outs to everybody else following off Patreon.
Yeah, man. We're in a
yeah,
wrestling boom right now.
Oh,
Wrestling's hot. Wrestling's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Is it hot? All right, hold on. Is it hot, or football just not on?
You know what? It's a combination of both, I think.
Yeah, I do agree as well.
I think that WWE is in a really good spot right now, and because WWE is in a really good spot, that means everybody else is also in a really good spot. And it also helps that football is no longer on Mondays, at least. So, yeah, man, I think things are looking up. I think it's going to be a really good, next couple months, ideally, for everybody involved. Hopefully that the products AEW gets a little better. I think today's episode wasn't that great, but besides that, they have the build to Revolution. We got the build to we got whatchamacallit this week. What's the joint called? Vengeance Day this week. So yeah, it's gonna be really interesting the next couple of months to see. Of course, WrestleMania is coming up. So man, it's been I'm pretty excited for what's gonna happen in the next couple of months, honestly.
I can't say that I'm too excited for Revolution. I'm going to be honest.
I want to see how the card shapes out.
I'm
gonna give it a chance. That hour long Iron Man scared me.
Yeah,
it's scaring me.
That's already like 2 points knocked off the show already. Like that match could be good, but you're still getting knocked off 2 points because that match is an hour fucking long. I was gonna say that, like, despite like all the builds and stuff like that, like, AEW, it has been a breezy watch. So like I wasn't too mad or like too somber or pessimistic about Revolution or AEW pay-per-view. Now I am. Like
off one bad episode.
Yes. Because it's just like you've been doing so good, and then like you learn from your mistakes, and then suddenly we're making them all again. AEW done relapsed.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that to them. I'm gonna get. You know what? I'm not gonna do that to them. The Rampage might be good this week. Who knows?
I'm not watching that, man. But you know what I did watch? I didn't watch last week, but I forgot to talk about it. Last week was Level Up.
I didn't know Level Up in a long time.
I didn't know the show was that short. So after watching that with the boys after SmackDown, it was just like, oh shit, it's over already. That was nice.
It's like 20 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, damn near. It's like 22 minutes. That shit is an episode of Family Guy. Like that shit. I thought Level Up was a lot longer. I wasn't gonna lie. Like
I thought it was like two. It's just two matches that happen real quick.
Okay, because that's why I never initially watched before. I thought it was gonna be like, oh man, I'm adding an extra hour on top of like watching SmackDown. Like I'm tired. Like I kind of want to wrap it up. I'm on the East Coast, so I watched for Lola Vice's debut against Danny Palmer, who also had a match on NXT this week, and I thought that was really, really nice.
How'd she look?
Amazing, but both of them look great. Like, hey, whatever. This doesn't really fall into really any show talk, but I like that Lola Vice. Yes, she is like, she has an MMA background, but she's not doing MMA shit. Like she's not trying to do like, she's not trying to be like Sonya Deville or Ronda, like trying to like do crazy strikes or anything like that. She's like a kind of like, she's a grappler, like a real grappler. And that's cool. I like that a lot. Like at the start of the match, she did like a feint kick or whatever. And I was like, hey, stop that UFC shit. Stop right there, man. Grab the bitch.
Let her cook. Let her cook.
No, I don't want no more MMA type shit. Like get the grappling, bro.
It's so funny. Everybody, I'm on Twitter. I'm just looking at everybody collectively realize that Sol Ruka is half black and is like blowing people's minds. I thought we already established that like 6 months ago.
Hey, when she posted a picture of her pops and he was as dark as me, I said, hey, she got it.
Her dad is not a dark. Her dad light as hell.
Nah, I said he got it. She got it. She got it.
Bob
that nigga
Marley.
dark. That nigga dark.
She one of the Marley kids.
That nigga dark, bro.
No, he's not. That nigga not dark.
That nigga dark.
No, he's not. Nah, I'm looking at a picture of him right now.
That person is visibly black. Like if you saw him at a bus stop, you would say that is a black man. He dark. Don't try. That nigga is not racially ambiguous. That is a black.
No. He definitely black, but he ain't that dark the way you're making it sound like. Dark as us? No.
Hey man, I saw the picture of her pops and I said she got it. Same when I saw what is it? When I saw Kiana James' mom.
Now Kiana James' mama. Yeah, you can't deny that one.
Kiana James' mama look like Holly Berry, and I said she got it. She's black. And it's Black History Month, so we got more allies, man.
Hey, I remember when we were talking about all those little the little tryouts they were having. I was saying NXT is getting really, really black, and they just posted that little graphic of all the black wrestlers they got.
Oh shit! When they did that,
like 2 hours ago. That's what I was talking about. Where everybody was kind of like, "Oh, Sol Ruka's black," but they posted a little image.
She's on the graphic.
Yeah, anybody who's
screaming.
Kiana James is on the graphic too. Everybody.
I'm looking at it right now.
Ava Rain's there. She's like a quarter black. She's barely black. She's like 1/8 black. They threw anybody on there.
Why is Randy Orton there?
Where's the Randy Orton? Where's Randy? What are you talking about?
Randy Orton's at the top of it.
No, he's not. What are you looking at? We might be looking at different images. Where's Randy Orton?
We might be. I'm looking at the one that Jules sent. Shout out to Jules in the Discord.
Look at that. They're over there trolling in there.
Who edited Randy Orton onto the graphic, bro?
Hey, when Randy Orton goes bald and get a little tan, I can see it.
That's the Randy Orton that's in the photo.
09 Orton. I would question it. Oh, someone did put Randy Orton. Who edited Randy Orton? That is funny. Okay, that's funny.
Oh man, nah. There's people on here I never even seen.
Yeah, they put everybody on there, guys. We ain't even. They probably level up, guys. Honestly.
Yeah. Quincy's here. Huh. Let's take them
not
off.
Much longer. Yeah, hopefully not much longer.
I would like to do a draft.
I never want to put one of my brothers down and have him unemployed, but this dude, he's doing too much. So he gotta go.
Doing real terrible stuff. But I guess we could skip the how we do it talk. We talked so much bullshit already. I guess let's get into these trenches, man. AEW, they're doing house shows now. That's good.
We're on tour, baby. I think this will only help the roster, give them more reps.
I hope so.
I mean, outside of whatever they do on them little 2-minute squashes they do on Dark.
Even if this doesn't help people improve, because I don't think it will, at least they'll make some money.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. It's just plus it's working non-TV matches compared to like TV matches. You can be more experimental with your gimmicks or whatever you can do. Because that's one of the problems with AEW is like you really can't practice stuff. You know what I mean? You can't practice a new move or you can't like practice a new kind of gimmick on TV. When you go on TV, it has to be established. Like, okay, this is it.
But
to a degree,
all right.
But you can do that at a house show.
All right, but any law, like if you said that about any other promotion, I'd be like, yeah. But nigga, literally on AEW, every nigga is practicing. Every nigga been practicing. I don't think much is gonna truly change. But we'll see what happens. Like if people want to try out gimmicks, like Tony Khan lets motherfuckers try out anything. And then if it sucks in 2 weeks, then they'll just be on Rampage for a minute. And then come up with some new shit that they came up with, and then suddenly it's on TV as if like, we've been following the story for however long.
You don't watch Rampage, so.
No. But am I lying?
I mean, yeah. I mean, not lying, but
the firm has had this whole thing going on with Matt Hardy, and then suddenly he's on TV. Like every story is like not every, but like some stories in AEW, we will be like privy to it, or it'll finally be on TV like 8 chapters in.
You know what though? I will say this: they have been using Dark Elevation as a way to get storylines over, which they should have been doing in the first place. So,
well, let's introduce the story on the show first, so we could just get like the first chapter or the forward at least.
Or give me a little video package.
Yeah, because if the chapters like is just like, all right, you get the first taste of it, and then if you want to see more, watch Elevation or Dark. Like you start moving the TV viewers to the YouTube.
That I would say at least acknowledge that, hey, go watch Dark because this is happening over here. They don't even really do that anymore.
They just say it's like been brewing on Dark, and that's it.
Yeah. Instead of leading us to like, hey, go watch Dark because this is happening. Because I was just literally reading a Reddit post earlier today about that, like how that they're starting to really do stuff on like Athena and like somebody are having a whole ass feud on Dark. I think it's like Riho or something, and they're like having a whole ass feud.
For some reason that shit's gonna be on the pre-show or actually on the pay-per-view.
Maybe the ROH one, and
like that should make sense, man. Like I don't know. I just feel like just saying that it just seems very basic. Like you want to just funnel your million or 800 whatever fucking viewers to
don't do that. YouTube. They did a million last week.
That's why I started with 1 million.
I'm about to say don't do that.
I started with the 1 million, and I started what they've been hitting the lowest this year. But yeah, it's whatever. The AEW house show is going to be in Troy, Ohio, and I heard that population is like 24,000. So why they starting out in the boonies, bro?
The house show, man. That's where you do little markets.
Nah, you don't do that shit in the boonies, bro.
First of all, I grew up in a town with like 10K people, so it is what it is.
That shit grew up in the boonies, bro. You grew up in a sundown town, bro.
Doug, you ain't lying. We got like three farms, like no sidewalks, no streetlights. We don't even have streetlights where I grew up at, bro. It was just like, I don't know,
crazy. I'm glad you out the ghetto, bro.
Listen to this, right? Down the street from me, the street name was Lynch Hill Road. Now I don't know what they were lynching back then, but the street name was Lynch Hill Road. There's only so many options. Either they was hanging witches or some niggas, one or the other. I don't know.
Was it close to Salem, bro? Like,
well, we there is a Salem, Connecticut. So
interesting. Okay. Next. Tony Khan discusses booking style change since Full Gear. Would you like to read this quote? Because I'm looking at it for the first time.
Sure. I'll come in prepared. Basically, he was on the WTF podcast with Mark Maron. Shout out to Mark Maron. I like Mark Maron. Do you ever watch Glow?
Yeah. Is Mark Maron he's the camera guy or the producer, director guy?
Yeah, he was the head guy. Cool. Yeah,
I didn't know you had a podcast. I actually liked Glow a lot. Never watched.
Yeah, no,
I never finished season 2. I think it was season 3, right?
Yeah, 3 when it kind of went downhill. The first 2 seasons were good, and then after that, it kind of fell off.
Like I remember watching season 2, and I was like, man, sure need more Glow. And then as soon as it was announced, I was just like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it.
Yeah, and I think the last season they had, it was like it didn't even have what's shorty's name? Amazing Kong. And I think she had like one of the better storylines on the show.
Jump Chain. There's a shorty.
Which one was that?
She was the other tall black woman that had like the braids, and she had like she was cool. But
what was her story? What was her story? I don't remember that.
She was cool with the director, and then she was trying to get into acting. And then they were just like, oh, but they're trying to conform me. I just want to wrestle. Like she had like an afro, and then they straightened her hair. And she was just like, And then she went to her husband and like cried. I was just like, damn.
I do remember. Yeah, because he had like a husband with like a security guard or something like that.
He was the referee.
Oh, he's the referee. Got it. Anyway, we're on a tangent.
Wait, before you finish, I just want to say this about Glow. Season 2, Debbie got a dump truck, boy. God damn. That's it.
Yeah, I don't remember who the hell is.
Do not Google that right now. Read the article.
You know I'm about to do it too. Okay, anyway. let's see. Where are we at? Man, now you got me lost. Okay. So basically he was on the podcast discussing kind of like everything after post all out brawl with CM Punk and all that stuff, and how he had to really reorganize the storylines from the top of the card. He said that Consight is in charge of his organization method, and he provided different perspective on building out a story. Basically, he said, I already had a schedule of what I had planned week to week in different stories for different wrestlers, different matches or segments, Khan said. At some point, I just kind of inverted it. I realized I should tip this over, and instead of looking at the dates and building it out, I kind of flipped what the columns were and what the rows were. Now I organize everything like it's like this in full gear. So basically, instead of going from show to show, he kind of doing like chapters per match. It kind of technical dorky stuff, but I think it just kind of shows like the shift he's done and how much the product has improved since everything kind of came back together. I think since the new year started, and yeah, it's showing until this week. So I don't know, did he revert back to like what he was doing before? But this, and we're gonna get into this episode, but I'm just like, oh, but so I think the reason I really just picked that out was because like at least he realizes like, okay, something has to change, and he's willing to fix that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Honestly, like at the start of the year, like these shows have been paced a little bit better. I think like I really do think like last week was like the best episode so far, like show or like just pacing wise. Like it felt like a very breezy watch. Like I didn't really feel like I wanted to do something else watching that episode. I don't know. Hopefully they kind of go back to that. Like I thought it was like really cool. Just
I think this was just
enjoy watching the damn show. Like
I think this was a one-off bad episode. Honestly, I really
like
did.
What the fuck happened for this to like how the fuck did well, I know where, but like how'd you let it go to shit like this?
I think that
to me, this is like an insane downgrade from last week's show. After the first match, I was done.
This is one of those situations where I think there's just too much time in between the big shows, and they really hadn't. Like, we can't really like, we don't want to advance too far in any storylines, but we have to give them a show. So we're having these matches, but like they don't really feel like they matter at all.
Mm-hmm.
It is so hard because I don't want to compare this to like what Raw and SmackDown are doing, but Raw and SmackDown are like, it's like they're firing on all cylinders for the most part. I think there's some, as far as the women go, there's some things they can work on, but like the shows are hot. You know what I mean? Like everything feels like it means something right now.
Mm-hmm.
I used to feel that way about AEW, and currently I don't. Like a lot of these matches don't feel like they mean anything.
Yeah.
Like what are we doing here?
It is like, I understand, like you can't have a perfect or like a flawless show run to between these pay-per-views, but at least you can make these shits bearable to watch.
All right, it wasn't that bad of an episode.
Nah, this episode stinks. Or at least just like, you could just keep the same pacing. Like, even if the matches were meh, bad, or like whatever, as long as it's just like, as long as I don't feel like I want to do something else, like badly want to do something else than watch this shit, then like that's good. That's a win. And they did that last week. They failed on all accounts this week. That's all. But hopefully they can get it together and we can keep it moving. You had Where's Wardlow on the in the trenches, and we found
him. We found him, so we can skip that one.
Yeah, he was out with I guess like a knee injury that wasn't too serious, but that is good for him to come back. And then we have an update on NXT
Europe.
NXT Europe. What's going on here? Let's expand.
Hunter did an interview with Variety where he spoke on a bunch of topics, but one thing he brought up that kind of went under the radar was an NXT Europe update. And basically he was just like, look, NXT UK, a lot of indie guys. This time we're doing the same thing we did in America. We're rebooting it and we're getting a lot of college athletes or whatever the hell they do out in the UK. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much what he said. And I mean, it's working for NXT 2.0 or 2.5, whatever this is. So I'm here for it. Plus, the UK indies, I don't even think exists anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know who's there.
I think.
Although I did see that ICW, the company that just ended their relationship with WWE. Guess what the name of the recent show is going to be?
Oh God, what is it?
Get the F out. I think that's pretty funny. I
Oh,
like that.
okay. That's kind of
Get
fire.
the F out's funny. I like that. That's a good name. I need one of those t-shirts. You think they sell that?
Get the F out t-shirts.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I think since it's been working so well for NXT currently and seeing all the amazing athletes and, the people that kind of just naturally get it. And then, we already talked about the pros and cons between, getting a college athlete versus an independent wrestler. So, I mean, if they just want to take that philosophy and then apply it to the UK, then sure, whatever. They could get a whole bunch of rugby players or a whole bunch of lacrosse players.
Get some soccer guys. A-Kid played soccer.
Whatever the fuck they play out there.
Nathan Frazier, he played soccer. Get some soccer kids or football. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect. I don't want to disrespect.
But yeah, I mean, I have no problem with that. I'm excited to see what NXT Europe is going to be, and then since it's Europe, we might get all sorts of folks, and then we might see indie folks that we just never seen.
Do you think some of them UK people get sent back over there? I can see Gallus getting sent back over to NXT Europe or something.
Please send them back.
They need some vets over there.
Right. Yeah.
I was gonna say
send them motherfuckers back, man.
I was gonna say Trent Seven, but it looks like he's in AEW for good. So I wasn't sure if that's a one-off thing. I believe so. I think he's with the Trustbuster guys. I want to say so. I could be wrong, but he was definitely there for more than that one time on Rampage. So we'll see.
Enough. Yeah, I could see them sending some people back, and then there's also people that were on NXT UK that are still signed that we haven't seen. So
I think. Well, I didn't know Aaliyah James. She still hasn't showed up yet, and Noam Dar. I don't know where they're at.
I mean,
they've been on vacation for a minute.
getting right. Still in the gym. All this shit. I'm gonna check that nigga Instagram and see what they up to.
Shout out to Aaliyah James.
It seems like nothing. That is it for the Royal Rumble. Let's get into AEW. Where I put my phone. All right, man. This show, not a fan. Let's get through it. Jon Moxley defeats Hangman Page. This feud, I don't like it. Also, babyface versus babyface. They gotta stop doing this.
Yeah. I actually like this match. I thought it was a pretty good match.
Nah.
I hope they're not trying to stretch this out into Revolution, though. I don't see how they can keep this going.
Well, with that stupid small package roll-up thing, that's how it's going to go into Revolution.
I need more wrestlers do the small package driver. That's a great move, and not enough wrestlers do it.
Not for this match. So let's not do that for this match.
The small package driver, not the pin. I'm talking about the driver. The driver's hard.
Yeah, man. I think as soon as they started brawling on the outside, 3 minutes in, I was just like, all right, I'm kind of out. I'm done. They fight. They have what someone could call a wrestling match.
You didn't like the match? I thought the match was good.
No, absolutely not. I thought this match, it was long.
What didn't you like?
Pointless. It's pointless.
It wasn't
long,
pointless. I think it wasn't pointless. I wouldn't say that.
I think it's too. I honestly thought it was too early to do the rubber match.
That's fair. That's a fair critique. I'm not mad at that. But I wouldn't say the match was pointless.
I would for this show, absolutely, because I get it. It's Jon Moxley's hometown, but you could have had him in any other match.
Well, they want to do a big match.
This match big to you?
I mean, it's two of the biggest faces in the match against each other. So yeah, I would say it's a big match.
Yeah, not big enough. This is
okay. Assuming if you were an actual fan of the product, this would be a big match.
I guess, and if this was a big match, I'd be highly disappointed in the finish.
The roll up finish wasn't doing it for you.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Also, Moxley just stinks. Like, he's not a good wrestler. Like, this dude sucks.
I want Moxley to stop doing those fucking stomps. They're terrible. They don't look good. When he holds the arms as a little stomp, I hate it. It doesn't look good.
Leave that to Brian. Like,
yeah, it does not look good when he does it.
That shit's not yours. Nah, this match is weird, bizarre, odd. I'm not a fan of it. There's a lot of things I would say that could make this match a lot better. And it was to not have it tonight. I think if the stakes was raised a little higher for the rubber match, like, because like it just, these two guys are just gonna go back to each other. Like, there's like no real stakes to this match. Like,
it's just a grudge match. They got beef.
I get it, if you could really call it that.
I mean, nigga got knocked out. What you
mean?
Hangman
got knocked out. For real.
In kayfabe, Moxley got knocked out too. So
Moxley, all he did was hock a loogie, bruh. Like, Hangman was really not the fuck loopy. If they had like a match for like a number one's contendership or something, I thought that would like raise the stakes just a little more. Like, they already hate each other and the title's on the line. That makes it a little more than, oh, we're just having this in his hometown just cause. And then like, it doesn't. You're making it sound like it was like some friendly exhibition. Like, this was a blood feud. Like, they got the two really dudes who don't fuck with each other. I wish there was a crowd. Like, this is a blood feud to y'all because this feud is insanely cold.
The crowd was fucking with it.
It's Jon Moxley's hometown. Of course, he was gonna go dumb for it.
But even so, I think
also it is noted that AEW fans will go up for fucking anything.
Not women.
I mean, they was fucking with Jay's 50 empty wins. They was rocking with it. Yeah, this match stinks.
I disagree on this one. We're gonna have a disagreement on that one.
I mean, you also like that Jon Moxley Wheeler Yuta match, so
that was a good match. You didn't even fucking watch it. How would you know if it was good?
I did watch it. That shit's ass.
You don't watch Rampage. How did you watch it?
I watched it on YouTube.
You didn't watch that fucking match. Why you lying?
I'll show you the YouTube history right now. I watched that bullshit.
I want to see your YouTube. What is your YouTube history?
Just a whole bunch of video game shit. No, that match fucking sucks. And then like there's a post match where Hangman is like upset, and then they just start throwing middle fingers at each other, mouthing "fuck you" to one another. And I was just like, how about y'all just fight? How about y'all like fight? You know, since you got so much energy still, how about you just fight him instead of just, you know, sticking a middle finger at him going "fuck you"? Just beat his ass.
I had some complaints about this show. This was one of the few things I didn't really have a complaint about. I was very fine with this match. I thought it was good.
I thought the post match was very bizarre, but I was just like, what is it? After the match finishes, Hangman goes, what? And then he's like hovering, like talking to the timekeeper or whatever, and Jon Moxley's like right next to him. Fuck the timekeeper, that nigga right there, beat his ass.
He was in disbelief. It's like when LeBron got fouled the other night.
That boy dropped to all fours, boy. Nah, that shit was egregious, bro. I thought that shit just looked goofy as fuck. Like, you ever seen that video? I don't know. I'm not sure if I could call it viral, but like, it's just two dudes like really mad at each other. They seem like they're gonna fight.
Fuck you. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see
that. I'm just like, come on, bro. Y'all supposed to be the, you know, bone crushing, blood drinking, I'll knock a nigga out type motherfucker. Y'all not gonna throw hands when you thought you was wrong? Come on, man, whoop that nigga ass. Also, I don't know how this benefits Hangman Page at all. Like, this didn't really make him look. This didn't really save his credibility.
We're just moving the feud along. That's all.
This is a bad way to do it. But it is what it is. We get Jade Cargill's 50th win against Red Velvet.
Fine match. I like Red Velvet, so that's fine match. It was cool.
I think she improved like greatly in a few years, so I'll say that at least. But can we get her against like, you know, kind of like upper card opponents, or is Jade not ready for that?
Yeah, I need Jade mixing up with the big girls now. Enough is enough.
Like
I'm
we fit the in.
yeah, we like, you know what I mean? Like we don't need this Jade verse stuff. I need her in there with all the other girls. Not off to her little side projects. I want her on the
Well,
main project.
it very much seems like she's going to be a side project because it seems like they're really setting up this women's war games or whatever.
Yeah, it feels like it's definitely going to be the new generation versus the outsiders or whatever the fuck they're doing.
The AEW homegrown versus the outsiders, and they have like the AEW motherfucker. I mean, WWE motherfucker with them. I was like, all right, man. I guess when Britt Baker was just like, use one of them. I say, yeah, get the fuck out, Ruby. And then we get our main event. We get Samoa Joe versus Darby Allin.
Now, I was the finish perplexed me. However, now I understand why. So it looks like I'm looking in Discord. It's like Darby's filming a show, so he might be gone for a while. Because I was very confused on how they were having Darby portrayed, him working every week, having really competitive matches and winning. I feel like they really had something going with Darby, and the way it just ended like that, which is really weird to me. It's like, oh, he just loses like that. But now, if he's filming a show, that makes sense, and I guess this is perfect timing because Wardlow's been missing for a while. We found out he had an injury, but however, he's back this week. So,
I think that injury cap.
What? Huh?
I think that injury cap.
No, he probably hurt. He was gone for like a month. I don't see the reason for them to take the belt off of him just to do it, unless he had a reason to.
I mean, there's a lot of people that have been injured and still kept the belt.
Yeah, that's true. I guess they could have probably found a way, but whatever. They had. So I was really confused by that, but now with the explanation, I get why they made the decisions they did. Still kind of weird. Also, this match was fucking. I don't know what this match was. It wasn't even like. I'm cool with no holds barred match or something, but I just feel like there was no real consistent story with this match. It was just like a bunch of like, what is he like? Yo, what the fuck? Like Darby taking these wild ass fucking bumps. Nigga just damn near dropped him on his head on the steps. Stone Cold. Samoa Joe, getting bashed in the head with a table, bleeding 30 seconds in. Them taking a ring apart for I don't know why.
That boy was taking dumb long.
It didn't even really factor. It did. Okay, it did factor in the finish because you did a top rope muscle buster, which is like extra. I don't think you
onto the wood.
I don't think that's a little extra, but yeah, man, that was. I'm not gonna say the match was bad. It was just like, what the fuck am I watching?
I thought the match was whatever. Just silly shit, man.
Yeah,
like
a lot of weird shit going on in this match.
And honestly, I thought Darby Allin was doing pretty cool because he was actually just having actual matches with motherfuckers, and he was actually on the show. Good. And then they were just like, nah, let's what is it? Let's do a no holds barred match.
Well, to be fair, this was the rubber match, third match.
Sorry, this is another blood feud.
This was the rubber match, so that's fair. I'm not mad at them giving the stiff. It was just like this is a lot in this match. I don't know. Maybe this is the type of stuff that's just not for me anymore. Because it didn't even feel like it wasn't even like a deathmatch style match. It was just like these weird Darby stunts. I don't know what this was.
Yeah. This is a terrible main event. I can't wait to see the ratings on this shit because definitely would have clocked out after the first match. Quick hits. We get Danielson versus Timothy Thatcher. I can't really say much on this match. They wrestled.
Yeah, that's kind of it. They just wrestled. The real story of the match was the ref bump. MJF comes out. Takeshita comes in to save Brian. He also got beef with MJF, so they're going to be a match next week. Which which is fine. Because I said like, there's no way MJF can't wrestle this whole time until Revolution. That's crazy. He got to wrestle at some point. So I'm cool with Takeshita versus MJF. Yeah, that's the match itself. It was fine.
They were grappling.
I really don't. I like Timothy Thatcher. I don't think in 2023 we need to leave the outsiders coming in stuff out unless they're going to be here for a while and actually contribute to something. I don't need Timothy Thatcher on the show. Like
Mhm.
it doesn't advance anything.
Um,
Just there.
yeah, I agree. They just wanted to get somebody, and they did. And I
Yeah,
like Thatcher, so it's
me
cool.
too. I like
But
Thatcher, but like
I do agree with the let's stop getting
now,
them niggas out here.
now if Thatcher had been here for the last 4 weeks wrestling guys and beating niggas' asses and then had him after Bryan Danielson, I might have cared more. But that's not what it was. Like, hey, this guy from Noah, he's here for a match. Okay, cool. Who is this guy? You know what I mean? Like, obviously we know who Thatcher is, but like, for somebody who maybe didn't watch NXT or wasn't really familiar with him on the indies or when he was in a ring comp or whatever the hell, and you're like, yo, who is this guy? Just some guy. You know what I mean? Like, give
Yeah,
us something.
he's just really he's like AEW did terrible trying to get you to care about the motherfucker. So it's just like, Bryan Danielson just wrestling in a nigga with fucked up teeth. Like that's all it is.
Why you bring your teeth up for? Not necessary.
I mean that's the most noticeable part about the nigga. Fucked up teeth. Next match. I mean, not next match, but next segment. Billy Gunn signs up the Acclaim versus the Ass Boys. He got him emotional.
Get this over with, man. Enough is enough.
Yeah, let's shit over.
I'm
not gonna win.
I do like the Gun Club and I do like the Acclaim, but I don't know, something about this feud I just haven't really cared about.
I think it's the fake. Oh well, Dad, you never really cared about us, and I was just like, we wanted what is it? We wanted to win the baseball championship with you, Dad, but you chose the people that are actually really better than us. And I was like, well, yeah.
Also, you kicked it like they said in the promo last week. Y'all the one who dropped him. You know what I mean? Y'all could have been with them. I don't know.
He should have fought. He should have fought to stay with us, man.
I feel like they should have had this match. They've been dragging this out for way too long for no real reason.
Yeah, the match should have happened like
a month ago. This should have been fucking. They've been feuding for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Well, first they were feuding with FTR, and that match never really happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just went to the Acclaimed, and then I don't know.
So dumb. I don't really. I'm not too invested, nor do I really care about it. The Bunny politely asks Jamie Hayter for a match. So we're gonna get it. And then during the agreement, they cut the backstage and Britt Baker getting her fucking ass whooped by Tony Storm and Saraya. And after that, they cut to, her getting examined by the doctors. No scrapes, no bruises. Clean face.
It was a little pow pow. You know what I mean? It was a little like, hey, a little message.
The makeup artist was gone, so they couldn't put no beats on her. No bruises.
No, just nothing crazy. Little pow pow. Like, hey, watch it. That's all that was.
They gave her a spanking, bro.
yeah, watch it. It wasn't nothing crazy. I'm very interested to see what babyface Britt Baker's like.
It's just gonna be the same person.
We don't know that yet. I don't want to say that yet.
Right? It's gonna be the same person. The only thing that's different now is she grills the heels. Wait, she already does that. I don't know why y'all keep saying I can't wait to see who this person is gonna be, as if like she's not gonna be the character that isn't.
I didn't say I can't wait. I said I'm interested to see what it is.
Oh wow,
two different things. I didn't say I'm excited for it. I'm just saying I'm interested to see what she does, how different this is.
Like, why would Britt Baker steer away from what made her popular? Like, she just got popping. Like, she's not letting this shit go. So she's gonna be the same, kind of shoot style promo shit that she's always done, but it's just gonna be against the bad guys, and that's it. And she's gonna be like, well, it's easy for them. It's easy for her to just say, you guys are only here because y'all got rejected from the WWE or whatever, and then the whole crowd pops. And then what the fuck is Saraya and Tony gonna say? They stink on the mic. So it's it is what it is. Action Andretti and Ricky Starks defeated Chris Jericho already.
Mm-hmm.
But now Ricky Starks has to go through the gauntlet before he can talk to Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is. You know what it is. This is a Jericho feud. It has to go 6 months. What do you want me to say?
Ricky in the fucking ghetto, bruh.
Yeah, he saw greener pastures when he was at the Royal Rumble on Saturday too. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of
here. And then Takeshita defeats Brian Cage in a match I can't say I was paying attention to. Yeah. Brian Cage needs to go. I can't think of a wrestler more boring than him, bro.
Takeshita was towering over that boy too. How tall is Takeshita?
Yeah.
He's like Randy Orton size. He's a big dude. I didn't realize how big
he's probably 5'10", but since Brian Cage is like 5'5", it looks crazy.
I'm gonna see if I can look it up in the Google machine. No, he's 6'2". Okay.
He's 6'2"? Okay.
How tall is Brian Cage?
Probably like 5'9".
Brian Cage he's 6 foot. Oh, according to Google. That sounds like, I think we had this discussion before. That sounds like cap.
He the same 6 feet as Adam Cole, bro.
Adam Cole might be 6 feet. I don't know.
He just got a big ass head.
Yeah, 6 inches of forehead.
Yeah, actually.
Not Adam Cole.
No, actually. No shouts out Adam Cole.
What's wrong with Adam Cole?
All these video packages and he's still not wrestling anybody. Are you cleared, my nigga?
They gotta build it. They gotta build it. They gotta build it.
Well, shit. Build that. Get him a match instead of putting fucking Brian Cage on my screen. Let's move it along. He's already been gone for half a year, and we doing build up. Get this motherfucker in the ring, man.
No, let him cook. Let him build it up. I'm
No.
not mad at that.
The cooking is the match, man. Like, let's fucking go. Let's see if you still got it. And then if you don't, we all move on. Well, let's start talking about NXT, and then we're going to talk about Vengeance Day.
You are grumpy tonight.
I mean, AEW sucked, and I hate when it sucks.
Talk about NXT, man.
NXT, in this year, defeats the Creed Bros, and what I think is the Creed Bros' worst match.
Yeah, was it me or were they moving in like slow motion, bro? I was like, this man, like, what's going? Even Brutus felt like everybody felt like they weren't they weren't had their full energy in the night.
I know they probably had to slow it down for Indus-Sher because they were like really big dudes, but Indus-Sher stunk it up in there, bro. Yeah. What the fuck? And I thought Sangha actually looked pretty decent when he was a singles guy. No, so I don't know what the hell happened.
I never really thought Sangha really doing anything. Veer, I thought he looked decent, pretty good. I will say that little elbow drop Veer does looks really cool.
Yeah,
he get up for that.
Yeah, he gets some airtime on that motherfucker, bro. He'd be floating a little bit.
I know Julius Creed's back must be killing him today. Boy, the way he had to, I know his shit was killing him.
I saw that spot and I was just like, motherfucker, how you? I ain't never seen some motherfucker get their hand or like their arm caught like that.
How much Sangha? Did he powerbomb Sangha or did he powerbomb?
I think it might have been Veer.
Okay, I didn't see how much Veer weighed. He had to be at least 3.
Yeah, that boy was just like, get your fucking arm out of there, nigga. He started wiggling that motherfucker.
According to Wikipedia, he's 275. Now, I don't know if that's 275 when he was playing baseball or if that's 275, whatever he is now, but that's a lot of weight to be picking, like deadlift like that.
Hey, man, the Creed Bros are
different. And then Julius is a different type of dude. But yeah, this match, I wasn't really into it. It felt really, really slow and just like, eh.
They've been it's been teased and pushed back for so long. They threw in gender into this, and I was just like, this is what you give us. Shameful.
And the Creeds lose.
I mean,
they're not afraid to let the Creeds lose, bro. The Creeds be losing a lot.
Yeah, they've been losing a lot lately.
Probably more than they need to.
Definitely, especially not to these guys. Like, what is it? Goddamn, let Gallus lose to these niggas, man. Like, this niggas is his ass. We get Zoe Stark versus Indy Hartwell, and Zoe Stark wins. I thought this match was really good. I liked it.
I don't even remember it. I'll be honest with you.
I thought it was cool. Zoe Stark, we might trash her character a little bit, but her in-ring work is solid.
I've never questioned her in-ring work. I think she's fantastic.
Yeah.
In-ring.
Yeah.
The match was fun. I gave it a 3 on my chart, so it was a serviceable match.
I didn't even think that Zoe Stark's character, quote unquote, was like necessarily that bad when they cut the vignette on Indy Hartwell. I just thought like the character was kind of ass when it was like against Nikita Lyons, because she was just like, "Don't you gotta go shake your ass somewhere?" And I was just like, "Well, damn."
What incel wrote that promo?
Yeah, I was like, she does other things. Oh, like twist her ankle.
Spin kicks.
And twist her ankle. But yeah, this match was really good. Indy Hartwell was improving as well. And I also like that this match started up. It was just like, yeah, I was in a Royal Rumble. I lost, but it was cool. It was nice to mix it up over there. And he, Zoe Stark was like, I was in that bitch too. I didn't see you. I was like,
I didn't even see you in there. I went to your hood. They didn't even know you.
I know that shit was crazy. And then Zoe Stark was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you did that dumbass thumbs up to the WrestleMania side." And I agree.
Why should do that? You don't point at the sign. You don't point at the sign before you win. Before the match is over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do it after you win.
Yeah, I thought that looked silly. And honestly, I would have liked to see Indy Hartwell in there with Candice LeRae, but I think Candice LeRae long got eliminated, or vice versa, or whatever the fuck the reverse. But yeah, I thought the match was really cool. Roxanne has I guess like, what is this? This like a backstage sit down talk? I don't really know.
A little backstage little chat.
Yes, segment. Toxic Attraction was cooking her ass.
It was cooking. Oh, like damn. At first, I wasn't sure if that was like on purpose or not. Like, for like the first like 5 minutes, like, yo, is she gonna talk? And then I realized, oh, this is a part of the segment. But I was like, yo, they're cooking her. JC was cooking her, bro.
They were flambeing her, and then and then as this promo was going on, I'm typing into Discord, man, Roxanne needs to like say something, or like
man up.
Well, yeah, man up, or like I was just like, this kill him with kindness shit not working in this segment, bro. She gonna need to go over there and beat their ass, and that's exactly what she did.
When she walked off and the promo kept going, I was like, okay, yeah, she about to go up there.
She gonna smoke him. I like that. I was just like,
I like that segment. That was a fun segment.
Cause like real shit, they was cooking her, and I was just like, this killing with kindness shit.
I was like, yo, you better do so.
Yeah, this killing with kindness shit is not working because like they really flambeing your shit. Like you gotta show some more intensity, some more fire.
What's that Magic Johnson clip? He's like, you better get him back. You better get him back. I can think about.
And she did. I thought it was really cool. She jumped on the motherfuckers and beat both their ass. So that was a really cool segment. I enjoyed that. That was a really good bounce, or like a continuation of last week's segment that I also thought was really good. A match that I was just like, what the hell was going on, bruh? Von Wagner versus Dijak.
See, y'all didn't trust the vision. I trusted the vision. I seen what that man was doing in UK. I said he has it in him. This is what the guys in the you remember when like NXT 2.0 first started and everybody's like, yeah, Von Wagner is a good dude. He gave me something, and we didn't see it. This must have been what they were seeing this whole time. Because this match, what the fuck? This shit was amazing. This shit was so good.
If Tyler Bate and Axiom didn't happen, this would have been my match of the night.
Yeah, easily. This match was fantastic.
What the fuck? Like Von Wagner been gone for so long, came back crazy
with it. Came out with a banger.
At the start of the match, I was just like, "Hey, Dijak, he kind of shitting on you, bro. You gonna have to do something." Dijak wins, and then him and Wesley will be going on to Vengeance Day. But I thought that match was really, really fucking good.
Oh, it was so good.
And then the post match, I don't know what the fuck Robert Stone means, where he was just like, I need to know you. Show me who you really are. I hope that, no.
You've been with him for a year. How you don't know who he is?
How you not know your client, man?
What kind of manager are you?
Yeah.
Ultimate check stealer, bro.
Yeah. But hopefully he ditches his ass soon, because I think he could talk well on his own.
Low key, I think they might be turning Vaughn babyface. It seemed like it.
I wouldn't hate that.
I mean, they had him wrestle a heel.
Yeah. I'm honestly curious to see what those promos are like with your manager talking shit with you as a face. So
I'm thinking he gets rid of Robert Stone. I think he's gonna be on his
hey
own.
man, I don't care which route he goes as long as he gets rid of Robert Stone. But yeah, that match was really good. And another match that was also really, really good was
Very good.
Tyler Bate versus Axiom. And I love the start of this being, hey man, I'm a really fan of A-Kid. I wonder where you went.
I'm shocked they had this much restraint to wait to do that joke until now.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that happened. I thought it was really funny. Oh, also, just to go back one segment or when Wesley made the "Come Tuesday" joke, you're wilded, bro.
I missed it. I didn't hear that. He said that.
Oh my god!
I gotta watch that.
Yeah,
I gotta run that back. I didn't hear it.
He mentioned, he made a "Come Tuesday" joke. I forgot how it went, but that shit was hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, Tyler Bate and Axton, they have a really good fucking match. Like the UK dudes, like,
well, first
they really,
A-Kid and Tyler Black could do that match in their sleep.
Tyler Bate, but yes,
Tyler Bate. I'm sorry, excuse me.
I agree. Them UK niggas, they go crazy, man. They are really bringing their amazing work rate to mix in with all the fun character stuff that people were doing. And then Damian Kemp attacks him at the after the end. I'm excited to see Tyler Bate versus Damian Kemp. I think that should be really fucking cool.
Yeah, Damian Kemp real low key recently. He's been on Level Up a lot, I guess. So good to see him back on the show, on the main show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Next we get the tag team. What is it? The Fatal 4-Way? No, this is a triple threat. My fault. Chase U defeats Idris and Malik Blade or whatever the fuck their name is. They need a name. And Schism. So it is what it is.
A fine match. Good match.
Yeah.
Good for Chase U. They're over. I like what they're doing with this. And he's gonna be in North Carolina. That's his hometown, or his home state. So good for them. Dyad. I want Dyad I'm really a big fan of Zach Gibson. So I really want them to start like getting in the mix more. Hopefully this is the start of that. Malik Blade. I don't want to call him sneaky athletic because clearly he's athletic, but man, that dude can fucking fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's really good. I thought everybody did really great on in this match. I'm glad that Chase U won it and they didn't do the Duke swerve or whatever.
It's coming.
So it is what it is. Quick hits. Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, they are now a union.
The Sisters of Destruction. Yo, I don't know why that shit gave me Undertaker and Kane vibes so bad when I was watching the little vignette they were doing. Like, this is like Undertaker and Kane. This is awesome.
Because it was some spooky shit.
That's it was cool.
Stevie Turner debut. I thought it was cool.
I'm not feeling her. I can't take her seriously because I know she ain't really streaming like that. She ain't really streaming like that. She don't live her raps.
Okay, and then you're gonna quote the Jay Latrona thing.
I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do that. I don't need to do that because you already know what it is. If you don't live her raps, I don't believe her.
Danny Palmer, who was on Level Up against Lola Vice, she looked really great in this match as well. Stevie Turner is cool, and then we get I don't even know how to describe it, but a Batman level breakdown, that scene of The Wire where they're finding out where Weebay shot her from, and they just go motherfucker for like 3 minutes. But like with Nikita's lines.
First of all, why were they all in the parking lot like that? Why was every woman on the roster in the parking lot?
I thought it was
y'all doing?
School's out, motherfucker.
What the hell was that?
They had a Where's Waldo amount of people out there.
And Nikita lying,
and then Nikita going, "Oh, my leg," and then everybody's just like, "Whatever." What? Even faces are going.
Yeah. Everybody did mind their business. Like, okay.
Yeah,
They know what it is when you go out there.
she's in the middle of the parking lot grabbing her knee saying, I can't walk, and motherfuckers are driving away.
When did you right there watching from the back of my car? This is so goofy.
What is it? Electra Lopez and Lola Vice, they just walk right past her.
Oh, this is the dumbest thing. It's funny though. It dumb in a funny way though. It's not like dumb like this is the point. It was a fun little segment.
Nikita, it seems like Nikita Lyons is going to be out for a pretty long time. So do we even
like? Why do I care?
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna get revenge. Who's gonna get revenge on her behalf?
This is the worst whoddunit ever.
Yeah, because the person who got
we don't care.
Worst very unfortunate.
Ever. Definitely not the Aleister Black whodunit.
Oh yeah, definitely not as good as that.
Yo, that segment was so fire, bro.
Because somebody actually saw it.
When he came through the door, he kicked that security guard in the face. I said, "Oh, this nigga's the coolest dude ever. He's the guy." And then it just never happened when he got called. Hate to see it, but yeah, man.
Yeah, he's really fucking cool.
Worst whodunit ever.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care who done it to Nikita Lyons, man. Predictions time. Vengeance Day. We got Casey Square versus Fallon Henley and Kiana James, who doesn't have a Wikipedia page. I'm disappointed. And they'll be
ain't done shit.
She's in the smash. She's done enough.
It's the Black Queen. Let me not do that. Hold on, I forgot. She on the poster.
How the fuck Fallon Henley get one? She didn't do shit. But yeah. As much as I don't really like Casey Square as champs, they seem very boring and bland, but they're definitely going to win this. I feel like there's going to be some shenanigans with Jensen or whatever. And then what is it? Kiana James might walk out or something. Who knows? Or get distracted and then they lose. Or she's not there for a tag or something. And then the match is over.
Who bright idea was to call this Vengeance Day?
I don't know, man.
Why not just Vengeance? I'll never understand that. It's fine. It's not a big thing. I'd be thinking about that sometimes. Whose idea was that?
Because it takes place around Valentine's Day.
I guess. They should have brought back St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Then.
They can't.
Why can't they?
You know what the St. Valentine's Massacre is?
I don't even know what it is. What is it?
Maybe it's the M word that's actually a part of it.
Niggas, man, look.
Are you gonna say the 50 Cent Massacre wasn't a massacre, bro?
Great album.
Fantastic album. Yeah, that's a real thing that happened. People died and shit. So no. But yeah, who's your prediction?
Yeah, KC Squared wins this match, man. I think it'd be a good little showing out for Kiana James. That's a big match for Kiana James. Wow. They got a lot of faith in her.
She was in that Deadline or Iron Survivor joint. That was a really good show.
That is true. That is true. So this might be a bigger deal for Fallon Henley than it is.
Yeah.
Kiana James.
Kiana James was in that. I don't think she scored no points, but she was in that motherfucker. She was killing it. Next, we have Apollo Crews versus Carmelo Hayes, 2 out of 3 falls match. I'm gonna go with Carmelo Hayes. I still think Apollo Crews is boring still.
I think Apollo Crews is there to get Carmelo Hayes over as any way possible. So yeah, Carmelo Hayes is gonna win this match. And then please, for the love of God, can we just get this over with and do Braun versus Carmelo already? We gotta stop putting this off. Let's do WrestleMania weekend. You know what to do. Let's do the match. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's get on with it. Next, we have the tag team fatal 4-way for the NXT Championship. We have the New Day. We have Gallus, Pretty Deadly, and Chase U. This is going to be a tough one. Anybody not Gallus?
Okay, this is I'm gonna break this down, right? So I don't think Pretty Deadly, because I think they're getting called up soon. I know we hate doing this, but I think they're getting called up soon.
I don't think they should be 3-time. I think we should just skip that.
Yeah, so I don't think it's them. I don't think New Day's winning this. I think this is going to be a short-term thing, and the New Day goes and does back to SmackDown and do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that leaves Gallus, and that leaves Chase U. I don't see a reason why Gallus would win the tag titles because they haven't really done anything. Like they're not really anything going on with them. So leave me with Chase U. I think Chase U wins the tag championships.
I think Gallus might win because I believe there's more face teams than heel teams. That is my only reasoning. I don't want them to win.
I would hope not. They have like the least momentum. They were they even on the show?
Yeah, they got like one or two wins and then like a whole bunch of bad backstage promos. I don't want to hear their victory speech.
It's not for us because we won't understand it.
Like no motherfuckers. Nah, let's give it to Chase U. Chase U is the only group in this match that really has like a story going on.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, but I feel like that story is going to be the reason why they don't win.
Damn, I don't want. Maybe it is it. Maybe New Day wins it then. I don't know. But I feel like this match was made so that New Day doesn't have to get pinned and they can lose the belts.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't see New Day holding these tag. There's no really need for them to hold this anymore. They got the little shock win. They pretty much wrestled all the teams they need to wrestle at this point.
Yeah. Except Chase U and Gallus.
Which they're gonna do on Saturday. So that by that point they had to wrestle every team. So I think they've kind of did what they had to do in NXT. Plus, I'm sure they don't want to keep traveling back and forth. They got to go from. Well, I guess.
I think it's crazy that they're making them.
Yeah, they go from Orlando. Mind you, they were just in Australia. They got to go traveling, but they were just in Australia last week. Then they had to come to the Rumble. Then they had to go straight to NXT.
I hate to be a wrestler, bro. That's so much time on a plane.
Oh my god.
I hope they not in economy, bro.
And then Kofi had to come home to 3 kids.
He go home?
No, did Xavier Woods go home? That nigga got 20 jobs.
Yeah,
I don't know when he see his kids.
Being on the road so hard, like that shit must be really hell, bro. Next match for the NXT North American Championship, Wesley versus Dijak. I think Wesley is like insanely cold, but I don't like Dijak's gimmick, and I don't want to see that nigga as champion.
You want to see the police win?
Definitely not. I do not want to see his justice served, bro.
This will be what? Wesley's second defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Wesley is a little cold. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting match. I don't really think I really care too much.
I can't say I'm too invested either.
Yeah, I'm not really invested in either of these guys. I think Wesley's a great worker. I think Dijak's a great worker. I don't know. I'm sure the match will be good, but I don't really have any thoughts on this. I guess I'll go Wesley.
Yeah. Next, steel cage match. Braun Breaker versus Grayson Waller. I don't think any of us think that Grayson is actually going to win, but I do like that they got this far. I'm not going to lie. I hate that first match that they had, but I like that it got to a steel cage and all the stuff they've been doing, post that match. Like all the promos
the first match until the finish. Yeah, I think the promos have really helped. I think that Braun running through the wall really, really topped it off for me. I said, yeah, okay, I'm invested now. Why'd he do that?
Because Waller ducked this goofy ass boy.
What a bonehead. Who does that?
Why
are you running that motherfucker? You're in the NFL. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think Braun Breaker is definitely going to take it, and I'd be really surprised if Grayson wins it here because it seems like Carmelo Hayes is never going to be in that match for real.
I think all roads lead to Carmelo versus Braun at Stand and Deliver. I don't see the reason why. Why this? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me for.
Yeah, Waller's not
to win this
match.
I'm going Braun Rechsteiner.
Next we have
more.
Yes, the women's match for the NXT women's title.
Oh, okay.
We didn't talk about that yet.
I thought we did.
Roxanne versus Gigi Dolan versus JC Jane.
Roxanne.
Roxanne, but this match is gonna be dumb goofy because I can't wait to see Toxic Attraction actually explode and try to beat each other up. Because no way they just gonna be fucking. No way it's gonna be a handicap match for real.
This is what's gonna happen. This is like every triple threat match I've ever seen in my life. They're gonna double team Roxanne a whole bunch. One of them's gonna go for the pin. The other one gonna break the pin up. And they're like, "Yo, what the fuck? What did you do that for?" And then they start fighting, and then the match actually becomes a match. So we're gonna get 10 minutes of Roxanne getting beaten up, and then the match is gonna really start.
But I thought when I'm a champion, you're a champion. So why'd you break up the pin?
Yeah, I've seen this 10,000 times.
Yeah.
I hope they go DX style and just Shawn Michaels. Remember, like Shawn Michaels with the super kick, Triple H off the bat.
At the start.
Do that. I just need Gigi to like clothesline JC off the rip. Let's get it popping.
I need JC to super kick Gigi into oblivion
off the rip.
I mean, if they pay homage, I think if they do that, I think that'd be really fucking cool.
Yeah, I don't think it would hit the same for Toxic Attraction like it did DX. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody saw that coming when DX did it.
Yeah, I would say I didn't see it coming now, but now that we talked about it, I kind of want it to happen, and I kind of expect it a little bit.
No, the first scenario I gave you is what's going to happen. I'm telling you that right now.
Don't you hate WWE isms?
They'll do it. Hey, look, as much as things have changed, things are still the same.
Yeah. But yeah, that is Vengeance Day. Can't wait.
I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it. I don't think I'm doing anything Saturday, so I'll watch it live.
Yeah. I actually do have something to do, but I'm gonna try to get home before
it's supposed to be like 14 degrees out on this weekend, so I'm in the crib.
Mm-hmm.
It's our first actual cold day of winter so far this year.
That's bad.
So that's not a good sign.
Well, that's our show. Subscribe to us on patreon.com/the A Show RNC. There's a new spot callers out if you want to listen to that. Me and Justin talk about, I believe it is, I forgot what the show's called.
Come on.
The show is called
you watched it. How you don't know?
Sorry, I remember it was Super Card of Honor. I just don't remember which one.
What year?
Yeah, Super Card of Honor 7.
You know what I hate about Ring of Honor shows? They all have like honor in them, so I'd be getting confused. Like Glory by Honor, Final Honor.
Yeah, I was about to say Final Battle 7, but it's not that.
Super Card of Honor.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, don't forget. There's like other like pay-per-views that just have like one-off names. I read some shit that it was just like fuck.
Oh yeah, like man up.
The battle lines are drawn as like a pay-per-view name. That shit is terrible.
Oh, they had the worst event name back in the day. That sounds like a Dayton, Ohio card. Yeah, I don't even know I want to look that up now.
Battle, I was looking at that because it has a Jay Briscoe match on it that I wanted to see.
Where was that at? That was I called it. It's in Wilmington, Ohio. I knew that sounds like a fucking Ohio ass show I've ever heard of.
Jesus.
One. I called it.
Yeah, me and Justin talk about that. I can't say it's a great show, but the show has matches in it.
Matt Striker versus Alex Shelley, the other Matt Striker in a pure titles match. Nigel McGuinness versus who the fuck is Cody Hawk? I don't know what that is.
This is not the Super Card of Honor 7 card. This is battle lines.
Reese Coleman. Yeah, this card kind of stinks, bro. Well, AJ Styles versus Homicide. That's good. The Ring Crew Express. What are they doing? Damn, where Dud and Marcos at? Briscoe versus Samoa Joe and Bryan Danielson. That sounds like heat. I think I've seen that before. In Second City Saints.
Watch that.
CM Punk, Cole Cabana, and HDO versus the Prophecy of Christopher Daniel. Dan Mobb. I like Dan Mobb. I was a big Dan Mobb.
Oh, I'm glad. That doesn't sound like a main event I want to see. I hate Cole Cabana.
Shout out to Tracy Brooks too.
Yeah, but if you want to listen to me and Justin talk about Super Card of Honor 7, you can subscribe on our Patreon. And with other Patreon benefits, you can join us on the Discord at a certain level. You get these shows early. You'll get this as soon as we upload it, and then you'll have to wait. And then you get our Patreon segments and stuff like that. We're on YouTube, the A Show RNC. We're also on Instagram, the A Show RNC. Follow us on there. We're trying to grow on the platform since Twitter is slowly dying. Actually, I don't think it's not up yet, so we can't talk about that. And then we have other content coming relatively soon on our Black History Month. Just for Black History Month.
You know what I mean? Fuck with us.
Yeah. And then you can follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus, at Cyrus on TWR. Everything is in the show notes. Peace out. See you guys next week.